Alright guys, up underneath the car, trying to show you something before I take it down off the jacks. What I did here, if I can get to hold the camera so without, this might be worse than normal. The right there, that's just a 1/8 piece of 1/8, like a aluminum welding rod, brazing rod, whatever. Anything will work. You can probably get it at Lowe's. But I just made a loop on it and then bent it back just to hold the wires away from the headers because they were pretty close otherwise. You know, it doesn't have to be like something real super sturdy or anything like that. I usually use like a 1/4-inch piece of strap aluminum, but I didn't have any, so I just grabbed this out of my tub of scrap metal. I think it'll work. I put a little bend on the end of it to keep it from sliding off, and so I keep an eye on it when I fire it up and make sure everything's kosher with it. All right, fixing to go topside. All right, you can see there I got the hump mounted in there and even put a little spray paint on it. It's just like booger welded on the holes where I cut out or drilled out the old factory welds. Don't have to be pretty because carpet's going on top of it. And then once I lay all that down, I can start putting the dash back in. And then back here, I got the speakers in. I put new speakers up here at the front too, these little guys. So hopefully it should sound better than the factory AM FM that I had before. All right, so that's all for now. What's up, fellas? So as you can tell, this is out of the garage finally, and it's not done. I just put the dash in there to kind of so I could put the column up so I could back it out, but it's just about ready to go all back together. I had to borrow the old seat from the Super Trooper because PJ's not done with mine yet, and so I got plenty of work to do in here yet. But everything's just kind of set on here, just so I can get it outside. I got to start getting all that junk off there and put it up on this thing. So that's what I'm going to do. But I figured I'd give you an update on what's going on with that thing, since how it's just been working on it most of the weekend, off and on here and there, but making progress, but not done. So I can add this with the other two clips and get it posted so you can see what's going on. Happy 4th of July to everybody. It's like 82 degrees and 80% humidity here, Northwest Florida, and it's not even 9 o'clock yet. Good times. I'm not sweating all that much, but it's pretty moist out. So anyway, hope everyone has a good 4th. Keep all your fingers, and we'll check up with you again later on. Later. So I forgot to mention, I was working on the front bumper for the LTD, and I was thinking, you know what, I got those guys right there. That's the fiberglass fenders from the Dugan that Dugan made, the only set. They had they cast that first set, and then the story goes that the UPS guy made a delivery and he backed up over the casting that was laying out in the driveway at Dugan Racing, you know, sometime in the early 90s. So they just never made any more. So that's the one and only set, supposedly, in the whole wide world. I thought, you know what, I could put them on the LTD because I've got the steel fenders that Dugan made for the Dugan wagon, for the LTD, you know, on the Dugan wagon. I could put those on there and get a front clip for like a, I forget what they used, 84 Mustang GT nose. And then I could probably eliminate that heavy bumper and all that stuff. And I was thinking about it, but gosh, those things are so thin. I mean, I would break them first time changing spark plugs because they're just ridiculously thin. They are light though. And you know, it's just not real, it's not like Cervini's level fiberglass. It's some rednecks in Georgia did it, but you know, 30 years ago. But I decided not to. I'm just gonna keep those, and I don't know what I'll do with them. Maybe somebody will come along, want to buy them, but for now they're tucked up there. So anyway, that was it. I was just kind of got off track with the trying to fix the fender or the bumper, and then my, I don't know what it is, 12-15-year-old welder decided to shit the bed yesterday. So I was, after that quit, I just kind of like, that's enough for the day. It was like 7 o'clock last night. I was like, all right, that's enough. I'm done in here today. So I just walked away from it, turned everything off, went in the house, took a shower. So probably have to, I've been looking at parts, replacement parts, and it's up over $400 already. I looked at Lowe's and they got a brand new one, slightly bigger for $600. I was like, might make more sense just go buy a new one. But that's what it is. I got nothing bad against it, man. That thing held up. I've done a lot of stuff with it, and no issues with buying another Lincoln. So anyway, that's all. This is going to be like the 4th clip in that mess. So anyway, just like I said, just wanted to tell you what's up with the LTD and see what's going on with that stuff. That's my plan for today. And the big thing we get in the LTD outside before I got too far along was to make sure that it doesn't leak, so I don't get any more water in the cabin. So that was before I got too far along, I wanted to make sure that was good. So that's all, fellas. Promise this is the last one of this mess. Appreciate y'all. Later.